So, good morning, ma'am. Good to see you. Thank you so much accepting my invitation. And I'm very delightful to be here with you today. And thank you so much. So, ma'am, how are you?
I'm good, sir. I'm too.
So, how is your day today?
So it's absolutely pretty well today itself because it was raining all night here in Delhi. So you didn't introduce yourself, sir. Just give a brief
So,
introduction
first
so that I
time,
get an idea about
yes,
you.
yes. So, yes, as you know, we are meeting here at first time. So, we will introduce to each other. So let me introduce and let me get chance first to introduce myself here. So as you know, my name is Mehfooz. I'm connecting with you from Bihar, and I come from a small village of Bihar, and but more than 2 decades I have been living in Patna. About my qualifications, so I'm a science graduate, and after completed my graduation, I did a 1 year diploma course in industrial safety from Nagpur, Maharashtra. And thereafter, I have been in private field more than 10 years or around 10 years. I do job in private sector. I am working in Middle East country right now. So since 1 year, I am at home. I'm enjoying whole time with my family. And as you know, actually, my wife is a government teacher. She teaches English in a government school. And if I talk about my family members, so there are 5 members in my family. And if I come to, if I tell about my hobbies, so there is nothing special, but I can say that I love to interact with people. I love to travel. I love to cooking. And also I do a yoga meditation in my spare time. So this is all about more and less. So I would like to love to listen your introduction, ma'am. So
Yes,
can you introduce yourself so that I
yes,
can
yes.
bit about you?
So, sir, my name is Pratiksha, and right now I'm connecting to you from Delhi. I originally hail from Uttar Pradesh. If I talk about my qualification, I hold a graduation degree, and as of now, I'm pursuing masters in the field of political science. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I can say that I'm a jack of all trade but master of none. So I keep trying my hands on different things. So nowadays I'm very interested in improving my communication skill through conversation, having conversation by video call. And yes, if I talk about my family, so we are 6 members in my family, and I have two brother and one sister, and I'm the eldest one. Yeah, that's a
Okay.
little bit about myself. Yes.
Okay. So as you said that you have completed your graduation in which stream? Political science.
So- Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And now you are pursuing your in master degree in political science.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you hail from UP.
Yes, sir. Originally from UP, but in 2013, my whole family migrated from there in Delhi.
Yeah, I got it. And so you are with your family in the Delhi.
Yes, with my
So,
father, as you can say, like my father, mother, and my brothers and sister. Yeah.
so what does your father do in Delhi? What kind of business? What kind of job he do in Delhi?
So my father works as a auto driver over here, and my mother is housemaker. So he works as a driver here. Yes.
So your father works as a auto driver in Delhi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He run the auto.
Yes, yes. He drives auto. Yeah.
Whatever your father is doing or running business in Delhi, so that is sufficient to survive in Delhi. Is that is enough to for family member? What do you think? Apart
No,
from
sir.
that, any other source of income, your father?
No, sir, my father solely works as a driver 24 into 7. He just take rest of only 5 or 6 hours in a day. And this is not sufficient. And when sometimes, like, it is very difficult to make us to meet our ends. So for that matter, what I also give tuitions from 3 to 7. I take two batches, and from there I teach kids like from pre-primary to class 12th, and some of the students are also for the spoken English. Not much, like one, two. Earlier, I used to give tuition in the institute, but now I started taking classes at my home. Yeah, so that is the one thing that I'm doing to fund my studies so that I would not be much pressure on my father, because he is already doing all the things whatever we require. He's giving us all the basic
Yes,
necessities which anybody is required to survive in the world. So I cannot
yes.
expect or I cannot ask more to him. Yes.
So that's why you are doing such kind of, like a teaching. You want to teach to a student to be yourself dependent.
Yes, sir,
So you
definitely
don't
I don't want to be
more
dependent on anyone.
yeah,
Yes.
you want to be free, you want to be independent yourself. You don't want to give such much more pressure on your father or your family to make your life more better.
Yes, sir. Definitely. I literally what I feel as being a elder kid of my parents. So what I feel that I have a many responsibilities on my shoulder. So it's better to do some things from our side, not to just look after for somebody who will come to us and they will say, okay, you just do it. And better to find out the path, right path for you. So I think that this is the like whatever the tuition that I'm taking. And previously I had not this in my mind. Okay, I will take also tuitions, but it was my mother, and she told me, okay, you are good enough to teach kids because the students are getting whatever you are teaching them. So it's better to start a tuition. So I started teaching there because of her. So when I started teaching, I just started with 2, 3 kids. But after when they went their home and they just tell, okay, Didi is teaching very well, and whatever she is making us understand, we are getting all the concepts very clearly. So they also tell them in their friend circle. So many more students come to me, but right now, like I have only strength of like 20 students total in two batches. Start on my own. So I just teach the kids at my home, and because it's also save my more expenses. Like if I'll rent some room for teaching, then there I have to pay like hefty amount, hell lot of money, like 20,000. Here in Delhi, like rent is very, it's a major affair in
Expensive.
Delhi. Survive on rent. Yes, rent.
Bit expensive in Delhi to get a shop or like a center where you want to teach, but you have to pay a much, I mean, expensive amount for rent for room rent. Apart from that, you have to pay electricity bill or some other. So extra burden that comes on your head. So then you
Yes,
thought, let's start this teaching profession at home.
yes.
So when did you started this teaching journey? Can you tell me
I was
which year?
like in 2021 when I completed my class 12th. Although I was student, from 10th itself I started making understand the concept to my friends, and they said, okay, your way of teaching is very good and we are getting a lot. If we talk about the teacher is also teaching the same concept, but you are making us understand, so we are grasping it in a better way. So I thought, okay, they are just motivating me to teach them a lot. So after 12th, I started teaching and I got first student in the institute itself. And the name of the student was Muskan, and she was from the humanities background. And she was like a weak student, an average one, and she couldn't clear her 11th exam at once. So when she came to me and I make her understand all the concepts, like I taught her uh, like humanities subjects, economics, history, polity, and English. And after taking classes to me, and she qualified, or she passed the exam, class 11th exam, and her mother was very delighted, and she was over the moon. Okay, my daughter has passed the exam just because of you. So from there itself, I get a motivation. Okay, if I can make her to pass this exam, why not? I should try it at home. So there I started. Okay, from 2021 I started. Initially, it was difficult to get students because that girl I got in institute, and my house was like 2 kilometers far from the institute. So I there also I started with the kids, as I told you that I take two batches, one batch for the totally for the kids and another batch for the like upper classes, 6 to 12. So
Okay.
here I just yeah.
So right now you have around 20 students in your teaching means so attached with
Yes,
you. So
yes.
you teach all kind of subject or you teach to your student a specific subject? Just tell me.
Uh, yes, sir. I
Or do you
teach
teach all kind of subjects to your student?
up to 10th. I teach all subjects, and after 11th, like from 11th to 12th, or there are also some students who come to me to take guidance in for their college stuff and college semesters or college exams. So I after that I only teach specifically humanities subjects like economics, history, polity, English, Hindi, and because I had taken humanities with mathematics. So some of the students, if are coming to me for taking maths classes after 10th, then I can also teach them maths as well because I've studied maths in the graduation itself as well.
So you mean, ma'am, you teach all subject up to 10th standard, and thereafter you teach 11, 12 a specific subject.
Yes, sir.
So
Absolutely,
I think
100%
you
correct.
have a complete knowledge of all subjects. That's why you are teaching all subjects because a teacher can be not. It's my opinion, whatever I know, but a teacher cannot teach if he or she has a command or knowledge of all subjects. It's okay, but many time I have seen that specific teacher have a specific teaching skill. They do teach a particular subject to their student. It's like a math, science, pole science, or history, or any. It could be anything. But
Yes, sir.
you are teaching all kind of subject. I think you have a good knowledge about all subject. That's why you are teaching.
Yeah, sir, because I have completed my graduation in political science. So political science is a subset of the SST. So SST I've studied till 10th, like history, geography, and economics, all the things. Till 12th economics I studied. And in the graduation also, like we have to study one single subject for 2 semesters or for the 2 years. So there I studied economics. So I have a good knowledge about the economics as well. And the political sciences was my major in, at the graduation, and still I'm pursuing political science in the for masters and through IGNU. So history is something which I am reading till now for some other competitive exam. I'm preparing for some competitive exam. For there, I should have some good command on the humanities subjects like geography. Also, I like literally I hated the geography when I was in class 10th or 9th, but now I am like in love with the geography and I'm loving the subject a lot, and that is why I gave if at all I feel like okay, these subjects I cannot teach, I made them very specific, clear that I cannot teach it, I cannot teach the subjects to you. So please, you can search out or figure it out some other tuitions. Better not to waste your time and not mine. Otherwise, I am not the person who take charges as well. And yes, because I am here giving the tuitions also, but there are lots of like in the building in which I live. In the building itself, there is a four tuition. So people are charging hefty amount for the education too. but in my tuition I do not charge a lot of amount, and I only ask for like parent or whatever you wanted to give, just give it to me, because I this is not the business. I'm not looking at it as a business. I am just
Okay,
kind of
good.
serving myself here. Yes, sir. I'm serving
So
myself here. At the same time, I'm learning a lot too.
I
Yes.
got to know each and everything from your side. So if you want to ask anything from my side, then definitely I would love to reply you in a whatever in a better way. Yes, go ahead and you can ask.
How did you started this learning journey of English? How did you start it? How did you start it?
How did I started my journey with this language? So I must say that
How,
I I get motivated with this language when I went to abroad, where I started my career in MNC company, where I got to know that the importance and the value of this language, because I come from a different background, and suddenly I went there. I faced many problems with this language because in my profession, basically my job is in oil and gas sector. I do job in oil and gas sector, construction sector, where different nationality people come together, and they have joined many people from different nationality, I can say. So, and in my job, all activity are in English. My all paperwork, I can say that, are related to English. Even I have to coordinate with my manager, my senior, so I have to use this language to convey my thought, whatever I have. So, and I have to conduct my meetings with the worker to staff and along with the different nationality people to deliver some tips about the safety, so that they will be aware with the some norms and regulation of the company. They will obey at workplace, and they will keep themselves safe from accident or any kind of fatality or injuries at workplace. So my job is basically to save the people and promote the safety culture at workplace. So since in when I started my career there. So I was facing a lot of problem. I don't have much more ideas, knowledge about this language. I was be in. I want to be. I want to means get a success in this field. Then I have to. I have a good knowledge about this language. I have command all whatever I can say. Then you will pursue your career. You will achieve your good rank in my profession, and I can do my all activity, training, meetings smoothly with this language. I can convey in a proper way to them. So this is the medium. We use there to say something. So since then, I got motivated, and I thought that okay, let's do something to improve in this language, which will help me in my career, in my job profession. And second thing is when I have to give interview with the clients are asking and interacting with this language. They do speak in English language. So if you have a knowledge about English, this language, then you are able to get interacted with the client. You will able to, whatever the client want to ask, you will able to reply them in a right way. So second thing, this is the different than previous to right now. So I want to see myself in a different way. I want to see some changes in with this language in future, because this is the language. If you have a knowledge, then you will be able to you will able to open the all kind of access in your. Have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Same to you.
Thank you. Bye bye, ma'am. Thank you.